welcome back to my Mycreativechroniclife, and today we are back with an episode from the Analogue Hour. I recently shared number 1, episode 1 we'll call it, of the hats, and I really wanted to come back and do it again. I know I've still not finished the floral series of the botanical one, but I will be coming back to that. I'm just having so much fun doing this one. So we will be using the Steadtler 24 super soft coloured pencil set. I have been eyeing up the Faber-Castell one, but I'm not quite sure which set to get. Do I just get a 24 and see if I like it, or do I come back and get a bigger version? I'm not quite sure. I do really want to do this one too. I'm just going to poke that right there, just like as a nice version of stopping this pages to come up. But I'm not quite sure which set I should go for. If you have the Faber-Castell, let me know which set you have, and would you recommend a larger set or a smaller set to set off with? So I am quite indecisive about which one it should be, but I feel like we should do the balloons today. So this is the Celebration, and we are starting off with the balloons. I will zoom in and then we can kind of get stuck in. Okay, so that is us zoomed in now, and as always there are numbers on there, but the Steadtler pencils, but I just think I'll just say pink or blue or something. You will see me pop down the colors anyway. So I was thinking maybe something a little bit similar, with starting off with some of these colors. I'm gonna roll them all the way up because I just feel like it'll be fun. I think I'll start with the orange and then we will work our way around. I hope you've all been well and enjoying these kind of floral series and celebrate series along with me. We did talk a little bit about the Analogue Hour, and I have actually finally found my artistry, they're called alcohol markers. I found them, as well as a colouring book that my friend got me, and I'll add a picture in here to show you. And I sat down, I did a little bit of colouring with alcohol markers. It's not something that I'm normally used to, and like for example the fact that I can go over and shade this as much as I want, I feel like for me it works really well. But because there are alcohol markers, if you go over them more than once, it kind of bleeds to the page, but also you can see the lines where you worked across the page. So ultimately I felt like it was quite difficult. After a couple of pages and just having fun kind of off camera, I decided that, you know what, it's definitely for me. So I am hoping I can come back again throughout this month, if not the following month, and come back and decorate a little bit in that notebook or planner, should I call it. It's not even a notebook or a planner. You can tell where my mind has been. It's been on my planners, to be honest. I've been thinking a lot about it, but anyway, that's a different conversation for another day. I do feel like that it is called a colouring book, not a planner. I probably need to add some post-it notes somewhere to remind me about it. I have been enjoying doing that. I also did a couple of episodes of the Sudoku murder mystery off camera, just because I felt like it would be nice to sit down and do and practice kind of what I preach in terms of the Analogue Hour. The Analogue Hour is where you spend an hour or so, if you can, per day, per week, whatever your limitations are, and you can sit down and you can do something that is not on your phone. Now I know people say music, but music's also on your phone. People say, oh well, oh, I can listen to this or this. It's fine, but realistically it's about sitting with yourself in peace and quiet and relaxing, maybe just with your own thoughts. If you can't do that at the beginning, then definitely having a place where you can sit down and just maybe listen to an audiobook or music until you get yourself into the habit of sitting down for a period of time throughout your day or week or month, where like, okay, I can sit down now. I've got into the habit of doing it, and the habit in itself is me actually sitting down to have some quiet time. So if that's puzzling, that's part of your quiet time. If that's knitting, that's part of your quiet time. If it's drawing, it's part of your quiet time. Also, if it's colouring, it's part of your quiet time. Whatever that might be, reading's quiet time. So I think audiobooks do count, maybe podcasts do count, but again, if it's something that is really analog, you want it to be away from anything digital. So for me, I think I find that I definitely enjoy doing a lot more of like the colouring aspect to it. I think we're going to go with blue dots on the balloons. So that's what the Analogue Hour is, and I share that across my channel. I know we've not really gone in depth of knitting or embroidery or something, because right now in my season of life I'm not able to be in that way or even try and do that. I'm still recovering from my procedures, and I'm also trying my hardest to just enjoy what brings me joy. So right now it's colouring, and that's what I'm focusing on. I usually tend to knit in the winter months, or if I've got like a really love of a good love of a project, and that's what I tend to do. But my Analogue Hour is pretty much either playing the murder mystery Sudoku, or it has been doing this colouring. And now I did enjoy working with the mark alcohol markers, so I thought that was fun as well. Let's add in some of this yellow here. So sorry, I've used orange, pinks, purples, light blue and yellow. I do like the way that this yellow looks. This is why I picked this pencil set, because the other botanical one doesn't really have a yellow, even though I would think it would, because it's botanical. You do get a lot of yellow flowers and yellow to green shading, but it's a particular set. I don't have any other castle art sets, to be honest. I know they do like a skin tone one and then different ones, but for me, I've not really had the need for them. I don't draw, I don't colour in people. If I did, that would probably be a good one to have. So that's that. Then I was thinking, so we've made something that's going to be multi-coloured in the middle, so maybe this red would be good. Let's see if that will make any colours pop. So yeah, so that's basically what the Analogue Hour is. I would love to know what you do in your quiet downtime. Is it baking? Is it reading a book? What book are you currently reading? I am reading When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. I would normally have read like at least 2 books by now, but because I decided that the month of June was quite a big book month, I read 7 books in the month of June. So I felt like that this month I really needed to slow down a little bit and enjoy the process and try my hardest not to be so worried about finishing and completing books. So I've been really slowly enjoying and reading the When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker, so audiobook as well as Kindle books. I read them together. So usually I have my iPad on and then I sit down and I'm just kind of doing these things together. I think that's that. Yep. Okay, just trying to think of a colour that we could use that would look. Let's go back to orange. I like the orange. So let me know what you are enjoying. What's your favourite type of go-to hobby, and how long you usually sit and do that project? Do you give it an allocated time, or do you do it whilst you're watching the telly? Is it something that you know that brings you a lot of joy, so you're like, look, I've got to have it in my hands at every given point? And I think knitting for me is something I can take everywhere. Kindle I can take everywhere, but obviously colouring I really couldn't. I've seen loads of people online where they take their little like pocket books and they've got paint on them, and I think they look gorgeous. I saw a lady online share, I don't know where she'd got them from, Paper Chase I think, where they were like floral, and basically she just had like a little paintbrush. It comes with a paintbrush at the end, you need a little bit of water. I suppose you could do that on the go, but I'm not like artistic in that way. I'm gonna go back to this really vibrant green and I think I'm just going to colour in the rest of these little thingy-mabobs, triangles and whatnot in that colour. And I like the idea of doing that on the go, but also I get really car sick sometimes and I don't spend a lot of time out in public. It's either from the home to the car to the doctors or the hospital. I mean, once I'm out of isolation, that could be something different, where I would probably take my planner with me rather than actually take a specific type of analog project. I would take my planner or my Kindle, and that would be that. I'm just trying to think, what other colour could I use? Let's go with blue with a little dot. I probably would take my planner and then a Kindle, and then if I was there for like a number of hours, which again is highly unlikely with my health, then I probably would then take a separate maybe colouring or knitting project. I think that's probably the way I would most likely do it. And before you know it, that's us done. That was really nice and quick and easy, wasn't it? I barely even realised with all the talking that I do. I hope you do enjoy these talking videos. Whenever I start, I always think, no, less talking, and then I have so many things to say, and then I just keep talking. Let me zoom out and I'll get a closer look. I love that. Oh, I'm so excited about all this pop of colour. And I've decided I'm going to wait till I've done these 6 to then colour this page in. And then I will probably take out my artisan markers. Isn't that so pretty? That's turned out super well. I love that. I mean, that didn't take quite as long as did it. I do like the Steadtler pencils for that. The colours lay down quite quickly, and you know, you don't really need to press hard on the pencils too. So as I'm in like recovery with my health, it works out really well. So I love that. So this is part 2 of the Celebrate series, and it will be called Balloons. So if you have this book, I would love to see the pictures you've created if you've done this layout, or if you're thinking about doing this layout, maybe you could colour along with me. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment box below, and of course you can always find everything related to myself across my website at www.mycreativechroniclife.co.uk. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye bye.